Well, I'm sitting here in the Pitt Community College parking lot, and it's Sunday, and I gotta swing in and take care of a little few things here at the school. So I figured we'd take a look at some of the projects we've got going on. So let's go check it out. Right now we're on spring break, so we're observing spring break, not a lot going on. But the semester's coming to a close. We only got 6 more weeks to go, and we're all done for the summer. This is where all the magic happens. This is my class. A whole pile of diesel parts back there. And transmission parts. And this is the engine transmission lab. It's a bit of a mess right now. We're pulling everything out the walls to clean everything. But that's one of the instructor's cars here. The Bronco. I don't know what they're doing to that thing. We're not working on it. The Charger has transmission issues. The valve body's out of it. The Dodge, it's got the Cummins in it. Doesn't run. Got something going on with the pop-off valve on the high-pressure fuel pump. This lift is available. We're going to do an oil change on a Bronco in a little bit. This S10, we just put the motor back in it. It belongs to a guy that works here, and his engine started knocking pretty badly actually. And Chevy discontinued this. This engine you can't get a 2.2 from Chevy. And trying to find one in the junkyards or whatever, it was better than what we already had was just impossible. So we pulled the engine out, took it apart. It was in really bad shape. We sent it to a machine shop, and they did all the machining for it and actually assembled the short block. And then we finished putting them back together and put it in. And then these are the trucks that we work on in the diesel class, and I've got to bug all these for next week. They're all going to have turbo issues. We've got a 02550, a 2002 last year, the Detroit with 6.5, 0.46 liter, and way down there is 08 with a 6.4, and we got a Duramax around here somewhere. It must be parked pretty far down. We do we do motorcycle safety courses, so this motorcycle is being serviced. We have 5 or 6 bikes we use in that. Making a little stand here for we're going to do a cutaway of this exhaust system off. It's off a 2011 Super Duty. And then this Duramax is getting a whole set of freeze plugs and injectors. So it's all apart. And then this F250, F350 is getting head studs and a compressor Updated compressor wheel in the turbo. This guy's got this thing all tuned up. And we got the heads are actually at the machine shop, so we disassembled them, took the valves out. We'll get those back and we'll reassemble them. There's all the springs and we've housed them seals. The engine's ready to go back together with studs. Kind of got dueling cab offs here. Chevy versus Ford. It's always a good time. And then this is just a regular school vehicle. They're doing some training on it for transmission class. Just a crappy old Hyundai. I've been trying to talk about getting rid of this alignment rack because I mean this is the engine, transmission, diesel shop, and we don't need it. The shop on the other side of the wall is brakes and suspension, and there's 3 alignment racks over there. So you know, when they first built the building, all 3 shops were like independent. They all had their own. You could do everything. I mean, there's a brake lathe in the corner. We don't need that. You know, the alignment machine, tire balancer, all that stuff is all already over, multiple pieces over in the other shop. We can get rid of it. But we really don't have a lift to pick up diesels. So I was pushing for an 18,000 pound rotary, but they settled for a 15,000 pound Challenger. To complement, I think this lists a Challenger here. You can tell by the style pads it has. Yeah, that's a Challenger. So we got a red and yellow 15,000 pound, which is a decent lift. It'll work for what we have. It'll pick up our 550 out there, and that's what I need. So that's going to go where this flat bay is. So there'll be lift in every bay. You can see they're doing a lot of transmission work. We've got multiple transmissions torn apart for this semester. And then over here we got a 7.3 on a Norco with the universal stands. It's a core out of, I don't know, I picked it up for $200 for us to take apart and put back together. It's in pretty bad shape though. And that's it. That's what's going on this week, next week, and the week after that. Those 2 will be doing good and get those done by May. Things run pretty slowly around, you know, when you're in the shop with a big group of people and instructing and things like that. So today, the goal is to finish up the S10. Basically, we just got to get fluid in the transmission and go drive it and take a look at this Dodge, see what's going on. And I've got to take a look at the Chevy over there to get it ready for Monday so they can continue on. We got to do a cylinder leak down test on that vehicle because the engine's got 350,000 miles on it. It's never been apart, but it smokes really, really badly. And then this is an S10. Our S10 was apart for so long. We took that apart before Halloween of last year, and this is March 19th. That luckily we had this on the property. This was donated to us. It was wrecked. Anyway, we were able to figure out where some wires go, where some bolts go. It came in really handy. So this is going back outside today because we got to do some cleaning up. We got to straighten up over there and straighten up all this stuff there. Get it ready for next week. So that's it. That's what's going on here at Pitt Community College in Winterville, North Carolina. Thank you for checking it out.